All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here of Sports in
Great.
the Saddle. I am Cole Pringler, good buddy Luke Boyd right here. Today we're gonna switch it up a little bit, cover a little college football.
Yeah.
A local DFW area kid, I guess not kid, he's older than me. Mr. Peyton Bowen, the starting safety for the Oklahoma Sooners. Just kind of pick his brain, talk about the success that the defense has had lately, knocking off two highly ranked teams on the road. Just get a little insight what's going on in the locker room, what's going on in the field. Just learn a little bit more about the football team right now and hear from Peyton.
Yeah.
So, clip to that. Hope you'll enjoy. Like going into Bama, going into Knoxville the last couple weeks, like what's just really been the difference, like winning those two road games, like against elite teams, elite competition, like what's just kind of been the difference really with in the locker room and just within the guys.
Honestly, I'd say we had a good talk. Like one of our coaches, Coach Wilson, he's like an assistant coach, but
Mhm.
he's an older dude. He's been at like Ohio State. He was at Ohio State last year actually, and then was here back in like 2000 with Stoops and them.
Mhm.
And he just had a talk with us before the Tennessee game, and really it just changed like everybody's perspective. Like the what he said and the way he was talking, like he just showed so much care and like how teams like how that Ohio State team, they lost two games too, and how they responded and what kind of they did mindset wise and like looking going forward. And honestly after that, like the tides like for us have changed. Like we've won the turnover battles in those two games, which is huge as well. And like we were just playing very physical football.
Yeah, definitely. I gotta ask, man, what was the celebration after that last play with you and
Oh yeah,
Robert Reed?
me and RJ talked about it all week. So it
Mhm.
was their homecoming. So
Mhm.
we are like, hey, so the strapped up silly, like that was just on the fly.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
he said, let me crown you, fool. And so I took the knee and he crowned me homecoming king for the
love
night.
it. I
That's
love it.
sick. Yeah.
I
So
love it.
that's what we was gonna do. If he would have gotten that pick, he would have been the homecoming king
Yeah.
first.
All right. I like it. I gotta ask too, are you aware of the Red November trend, started on OU Twitter? You is like the locker room, are you guys, kind of
Uh-huh.
aware of the trend that's being played into by the OU fan base?
Yeah, to an extent, I heard of like Red November and stuff of like
Yeah.
how we're just better in November
Oh
to an
yeah.
extent. Like
Yeah.
that's really all like I've seen of it.
Uh-huh.
But we say this like our championship phase for in football terms, so
Mhm.
like it's a
Yeah.
big deal
Fourth
for
quarter.
us. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. And then, like, did you like how the second bye week, like how it was into the season coming in these past or these next uh three games? Like, do you think that helped the defense out a lot?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think having that bye week before going into that very hostile environment like helped a lot because they do a lot of stuff. Bama is a very slow team when it comes to uh like calling the play. They average every play call. I mean, every time they say let's snap the ball is at 10 seconds average on the clock
Okay.
on the
Yeah.
play clock. So they take a lot of time with like making sure they're in the right call. So they're just looking like trying to disguise stuff for on our end, trying to disguise stuff, not give stuff away is very was very crucial like all throughout the bye week. And making sure we communicated very well, which on for defense on away games is very easy.
Hmm.
I wouldn't say very easy, but
No,
it's
yeah.
easier because it's quieter while their offense is
Yeah.
out there, so we
Mhm.
can communicate a lot better.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'll kind of ask too, like obviously you've been with the program now 3 years, but having those guys that have been here 4 or 5 years now and
Yeah.
4 years under Venable's program, like what's just kind of their leadership aspect? How does that really make a difference, with the success that this defense has had this year?
Yeah. So I'd say first, like I think we have not only the captains being leaders, but like the people under them, quote unquote, being leaders as well. Like Kendall Daniels is a dude who transferred in and talks more than anybody, to be honest. he talks a lot. Who else? Like Fabechi, who's not labeled as the captain, but he talks for offense all the time, especially with Troy being out. Um, Kobe McKenzie talks all the time. It's just like guys like that who just care so much, and especially for Kobe, like he's been here all 4 years under V, and like he just takes so much pride in it, um, and like being like just being the leader that he has. And I also say that Coach V has changed as well. Like he came in uh very kind of old school
Yeah.
in a sense, like he's like practice hard every day, like kind of just like
Uh-huh.
wear and tear, like kind of wear and tear was up. I feel like that's why we had a lot of injuries,
Mhm.
and I started to see that trend a little bit at the beginning of fall camp, but when we got to like the season and stuff, and he really chilled out, like he really like I think he has been learning a lot like since being a head coach, and I feel like that's a big part of our success
Yeah.
this year as well, to be honest.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
definitely. I guess you kind of hit it out a little bit too, but like with yourself being here 3 years now, do you kind of
Mhm.
feel that you've taken into a leadership role a little bit? And even just that secondary with y'all have the younger guys like Jaden
Yeah.
Hardy, Boganowski, like those guys. Do you think you've kind of stepped into a leadership role a little bit there?
So I feel like I'm not a big talker. Like I
Mhm.
like to lead by example. So I think I definitely do that. But whenever it comes to like vocal leadership, like I kind of just like get in my head a little bit like,
Yeah.
bro, they're not gonna take me seriously. And so like I just kind of try and like lead by example and like do the right thing, not like goof around most of the time and stuff. But
Yeah.
so I say that. But in the summer I try to be a leader, especially like RJ was hurt for a week or
Mhm.
so in fall camp. Like I tried to step up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like with the team like going 6-7 last year and like having those expectations to do better every single year because I mean at Oklahoma, like everyone kind of expects big season. How has like you and the team like been able to manage like pressure of like the away games and the expectations?
So to be honest, no one really expected us to be
Yeah,
where we are
be
right
this.
now.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of just no, I wouldn't even say revenge. It was just like we're ready to prove ourselves. Like we know what we're capable of.
Mhm.
Like defense, we knew what we are about. Like we
Mhm.
showed it last year. And so mostly like all this year was or all this year is we have the offense to go win us games. And now we just been in this position of defense go win us these games. Like
Yeah.
I say both these away games, if
Yeah.
we don't get these turnovers, like
Yeah, I agree.
we're in a bad spot to be honest. And then I say Ole Miss, if we get a turnover or two, like I think we're in a better position to win that game. Like
Mhm.
we didn't get any, and we lost. I think
8
we
points.
had
Yeah.
yeah we lost by 8, but I'm saying like I think we turned the ball over twice,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
so like I said, it's hard to win an SEC game with no turnovers, and we were getting away with it for a very long time.
Yeah.
With like Michigan losing the
Mhm.
turnover battle by 2 or maybe 3. I'm not 100%
Sounds
sure.
right. Yeah. I think it's two.
And then like Auburn, we turned the ball over. Uh, like we just couldn't do it, and
Yeah.
so like we had to start getting turnovers. We knew that as a defense,
Mhm.
and now it's coming at the right time.
That's right. Yeah. I think Coach Venables talked about it before that Tennessee game. I think he said,
Yeah,
and when he's been at OU, I think 16-0 in games he's won the turnover battle, something like
yeah,
that. Maybe
something
close
like that.
to 18
Very
and a
high.
half. So, yeah, yeah, makes sense. That's kind of too. What's something not just in the grand scheme of things, but with the switch since you were here your freshman year, we were in that Big 12. We were in the Big 12 still. What's just
Yeah.
kind of a switch in not really the game, but like game preparation, just switching from the Big 12 to the SEC. Like, what's something? Is there noticeable differences really, or kind of just still
So
prep for the opponent?
so I'd say one thing that's a little bit different is bye weeks. Like we used to prep like two opponents sometimes, but like this year and last year it was more like we prepped for like the bigger opponent
Mhm.
in a sense. But like can't like whenever my freshman year we had Kansas and Oklahoma State and UCF like all back to back, and we were kind of preparing. We were kind of running over plays for all three.
Makes sense.
So, like, I'd say to an extent, the difference is we don't like. So the Big 12 has like teams like sporadic out there, but they'll play you hard.
Yeah.
Like if you take care of business early, they'll lay down. The
Mhm.
SEC not like that.
Not at all. Yeah.
Like you don't have any of those cupcake games or
Yeah.
whatever you call it. Like not
Oh,
really
yeah.
cupcakes, but like
Right.
lower tier opponents.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And
Everything's
so
big in the
like
SEC.
exactly. So like we're going in to this week playing a ranked team this week, and then LSU, who's like still a
Still
like
OSU. Yeah.
like
Yeah, one of the most
okay,
talented.
exactly. And so like Big 12, we were playing. Like I said, like we played Texas, and then our bye week was we played UCF, and then Kansas, who was like unranked at the time, Oklahoma State, who wasn't great at the time, but then we played like West Virginia, who wasn't very good, Iowa State.
Yeah.
It's just like those games. If you just take care of business early, you can like kind of chillax. But like what's it called? South Carolina, for example, last week against A&M,
Yeah.
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 they're up 30-3 and
Yeah. That was nuts.
can't chillax. Like you
Yeah,
can't
you
chillax.
can't lay down.
Exactly.
Yeah. Say, I'll ask a little bit about your brother here. What's it like just, watching him just ball out? And I mean, what do you miss first 4 or 5 weeks of the year, battling that
Yeah.
injury in fall camp? Like, just what's it like now just watching him ball out and it's after, especially that pick six the other day, like a
Yeah.
massive play early in the game. Like, just what's that like from the big brother point of
Yeah.
view?
No, it's like it's very good to see him ball out and just live out his dreams. To be honest, and just being able to play like exactly what you were saying. He was battling through those injuries first couple of weeks, and he was saying like how he didn't feel like the same from the surgery and stuff, and like just seeing him being able to progress day by day and ultimately like make those plays on Saturday just me is a big thing.
Yeah. Mayor of
Yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like now speaking about yourself, like what growth have you seen from yourself over these past like 2 or 3 seasons?
I say just taking it more serious. Like I feel like when I first got in, I was kind of just like uh I never really did anything in high school per se. Like I never drank or anything, like partied or whatever. And so like when I got here, it was a big like big change to like the freedom
Yeah.
one thing and then the access to being able to like do all that stuff that I
Yeah.
did in high school. And
Yeah.
so like I kind of just took like my freshman year kind of like I took it serious, but like I wasn't like really like doing what I need to do, like watching film, doing the extra recovery. Like I really wasn't taking it serious. Like I was taking it serious, but like I wasn't like
Yeah.
doing the extra.
Yeah.
And so like next year comes around, I'm still kind of like I'm thinking like my position is kind of gonna be like handed to me in a sense, and then I just kept battling injuries, and I told myself like this year like I was really gonna lock in, like I'm trying to skedaddle, make
Yeah.
it through
Next
the
level.
year
Uh-huh.
exactly, and so I feel like just approach the way I approached uh taking care of my body in spring ball,
Mhm.
going at it in summer, going at it in fall camp, and just like trusting in myself and doing the extra stuff that I needed to after practice has just helped out a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense. Kind of you hinted at it a little bit. I was going to ask you next, like, how do you balance in this day of age of college sports where you guys
Yeah.
get paid, it's transfer. I mean, crazy now. It's almost feeling a little bit professional at some points. Just how do you
Yeah.
stay balanced? Staying a student athlete. Staying on top of you still are a student at some
Yeah.
point. Like still staying on top of that, balancing student social life, being a football player. Like, what's
Yeah.
kind of the daily struggles and what you go through there?
So like I'd say um just knowing that you're gonna have to miss out on some stuff.
Yeah.
Like as much as I want to go to like that frat party or the bars,
Yeah.
last Thirsty Thursday, all those things. like I'm just gonna have to miss them. Like, and so it makes the times that you do go out like a little bit better.
Mhm.
And then you just have to learn like not to have FOMO, to be honest. And then like find you something to do outside of that. Like I'll play the game with my friends from back home.
Mhm.
I'll hang out with the football guys or play foot games with them. Hang out with my girlfriend. Like you just really like have to
Distract
like tell you,
yourself from it.
yeah, distract yourself and also just like tell yourself like you have bigger plans. Like these are the sacrifices you got to
Yeah,
make
definitely.
to accomplish your goals. And so when you tell yourself that, you kind of
Right.
understand it a little bit. But
Yeah, definitely. I'll get
yeah,
one more and then we'll get into a couple rapid fire ones real quick.
all right.
Just kind of what's it like just playing for Brent Venables defense? Like guy who's probably regarded as one of the best defensive minds in all of college football. Just like what's just I wouldn't even say the privilege, just like what's it like just playing under a Brent Venable defense where just a guy who's so smart just gets you in the ability to make plays.
Yeah, so I would say Rosa, like he's yeah, like you said, very smart. But it comes with this perks
Mhm.
and all. But I mean he's
He's
very
hard.
he's very strong minded. Like
Mhm.
he will say stuff that can only be said in between the white lines.
Mhm.
Um, and you kind of just got to learn to roll with it. Like my freshman year, I was very like I never really got talked to like that because when I messed up, it was kind of like, all right, he messed up, cool. He's gonna make up for it. Like he's gonna uh like do it. But whenever I came here, I didn't have the greatest practice habits, and so he kind of attacked me very early.
Uh-huh.
Like tried to like mess with my head, like just say crazy things, and I kind of took it the wrong way, and I kind of like I'd pout in a sense, like throughout practice, like it didn't make me want to try harder.
Makes sense. Yeah.
And so, like over the years, like I've learned to just like take his words as like a on like a way different scale of how he says it,
Mhm.
and just
Not on
roll
a
with it.
personal level.
Say
Yeah.
yeah, say yes sir and roll with
Yeah.
it. Like I'm not trying to get in an arguing match. Like I'm just trying to go about my day. So say yes sir and keep going.
Yeah, makes sense. All
Yeah.
right, we'll wrap it up here. I just got a couple quick little rapid fire. Just first answer you got here.
All right.
Wrap it up. Just got a couple of these. All right, funniest guy in a locker room.
um, funniest. I'll say I'll say Tori right now.
All
He just be
right.
doing like he just be doing some crazy
All
stuff.
right.
He be
Not
on
what I
a
expected.
he a little fruitcake right now. It's like I say that's funny, but like funny. I could say maybe Kendall Daniels and RJ
All
too.
right.
Yeah.
Say those three.
All right. If you weren't playing football, what sport would you be playing?
So with my height, I mean, if I was like 6'2", 6'3", I go hoops. I go hoop, but I'm not.
Yeah.
So I maybe would have tried like baseball or something,
All right. All right. Toughest guy or who gives you the most fits in practice on the offense?
like guarding wise.
Yeah. If anyone, you could say no one.
Um, I say probably I'll go with Jaren.
All
He's
right.
annoying to guard because
Yeah.
he has good speed, but like he also pushes off a lot.
Strong. Yeah. Big guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
All
so
right.
like he just be shoving, and then he tries to like block you very hard whenever you're
Mhm.
in there. It's like that kind of ups it up more
Yeah.
too.
Makes sense. All right. Go to spot to eat in Norman. Fast food, sit down, anything.
Fast food, Chick-fil-A. But that's not very Norman.
No, yeah. I guess
I
more sit down than for Norman.
yeah. Okay. I like I like dancing crab.
You like that play? Yeah, it's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dancing
Yeah,
crab
that's
like is
good.
very very good seafood.
Yeah.
Like I don't. And then Tea Cafe.
You guys good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Last one.
Mhm.
Hitting that walk of champions, walking down, about to go in the stadium, headphones on, what you listen to, get you ready for the game.
So whenever we are entering like right when we pull up in the buses, I listen to What Did I Miss by Drake.
All right, yeah.
But whenever I'm like in that zone, I listen to I Hate Young Boy.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, that's all we got.
Yeah.
I
Well,
appreciate
all right.
you hopping on
Of
doing this,
course.
man.
I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all.
Yeah, it was
Richard.
fun.
All right, let's keep winning, man. Two more.
Yeah.
Got you.
You
Come
got it,
on.
man. Good
Need it.
luck, brother.
All
Appreciate you,
right.
man.
Appreciate
Yeah,
y'all.
whatever.
Sure.